McBride, who has been closely following the developments in Israel from the Jordanian capital, Amman. Rob, it's been another day of attacks across Israel, from the north and now also from the south by the Houthis in Yemen. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, these missile threats and alerts have continued through Saturday and into the early hours of Sunday morning here. The latest threat came just a few hours ago. In the early hours of Sunday, Israeli military authorities detected a missile launch from Iran. They assessed it was heading toward the south of the country, prompting sirens across southern Israel. It eventually landed in an open area, according to officials, and the alert was later lifted. Earlier on Saturday, a ballistic missile did manage to penetrate Israel's air defenses, landing in the town of Beimesh, near Jerusalem in central Israel. It caused significant damage and left 11 people injured. Now, with Israel facing what appears to be a third front after the Houthis announced on Saturday that they were joining the conflict, authorities are also monitoring threats coming from the south, specifically from Yemen. On Saturday evening, officials reported detecting a drone over the city of Eilat, a key strategic port in southern Israel, believed to have originated from Yemen. They said it was successfully intercepted and destroyed. Meanwhile, much of the fighting in recent weeks has been concentrated in the north, along the border with Lebanon, where Israeli forces continue operations inside southern Lebanon, pushing Hezbollah further back and engaging with the Iran-backed group. By Saturday evening, authorities estimated that Hezbollah had fired around 250 projectiles over the course of the day, including drones, rockets, and mortar shells. Some landed inside Israel, although most were aimed at Israeli troops operating inside Lebanon. Alerts continue to sound every few minutes in border communities and frontline towns, with residents repeatedly being instructed to move into shelters. While some projectiles have landed in Israel, the majority have targeted Israeli forces. The military has confirmed that 9 soldiers were injured on Saturday, 2 of them seriously.
So, Robs, that's a defensive picture from Israel. On the offensive side, Israel says it still has a number of targets it plans to strike inside Iran. Do we have any idea what those might be?
Yeah, the Israeli military spokesperson earlier on Saturday outlined what he described as a list of key targets that still remain, saying that in the coming days they will be working through this list in a systematic way. So, there has been a noticeable increase in the pace of these attacks, suggesting they may be accelerating operations amid concerns that a ceasefire could be announced at any time. They appear to be focusing mainly on targets linked to military industries, and we've seen a shift over the course of this conflict from high-level regime and military targets, such as leadership figures, military bases, and missile sites, toward much broader infrastructure. That includes facilities tied to the arms and nuclear sectors, energy infrastructure, and even steel production sites. It does seem the intention is to strategically and systematically weaken Iran, so that whatever the outcome of this conflict and whichever leadership remains or emerges in Tehran, the country is left in a significantly weakened state. Rob McBride reporting live for us from the Jordanian capital.